Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for checking out this video. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Shout out to the 19 Cousins folks. We're going to talk a little bit about the Indiana Fever again and Kelsey Mitchell. As many of you know, Kelsey Mitchell will be a free agent at the end of the season. So, as she has played better and better as the season has gone on, as her and Caitlin Clark have learned to play together, as they have become sugar and spice, as they have become salt and pepper, as they have become the Splash Sisters, as they have become the Psycho and the Sister, more and more people are raising their voices and trying to cause division between Kelsey Mitchell and Caitlin Clark by going after the Fever fan base and saying that they only like Caitlin Clark and they don't appreciate Kelsey Mitchell and they don't give her flowers and all this nonsense. And I want to dig into that a little bit. And hey, look, part of me gets it. As an Eagle fan, we very much encourage the insane contract given to Dak Prescott because the man's not a winner. He's never going to win a Super Bowl. He can't win a big game. But all that money that goes to him is money that doesn't go to other players. Thank you, Jerry Jones. Appreciate it. The Eagle fan base appreciates it. The Eagles appreciate it. Very, very good stuff. So I get it. But of course, we know there's another edge to it in the WNBA when it comes to Caitlin Clark because they really, really don't like Caitlin Clark. Now, this person, I guess, got a little bit of backlash for that and wanted to clarify. When I said people aren't giving Kelsey Mitchell her flowers, I am not talking about the whole Fever fan base or even most of the Fever fan base. I'm talking about many in the media, some Hoops fans who don't speak enough about the season she's having. And again, though, you're seeing more of that now because of wanting to cause division of the team. And this person I'm going to read just because this crap pisses me off. There's a part of the Fever CC fandom that is awful. So I get why people make blanket statements sometimes. But I do appreciate that you always try to be fair. I would love to see those examples. Amber, can I see those? Where's this awful fan base? Because I need receipts. We always got to have receipts. It's ridiculous that you have to explain this, right? Me reading what I mentioned, Steeps. I get it. The fact that you have to explain, don't get me started. Now, where is I think you make up this narrative, fit your own narrative. She was balling out and everyone appreciates it. Here we go. The problem with the Fever fan base, most of them are up St. Caitlin's butt and no one else exists and she can do no wrong. They attack everyone they disagree with. Kelsey Mitchell is keeping the Fever together and not getting the flowers she deserves. I liken Kelsey to a bottle of wine. She's getting better with age. Okay, so like, see what I mean? Again, she's not getting the flowers she deserves. Fever fans have been nothing but thrilled with Kelsey Mitchell and giving plenty of flowers to her. Again, the beginning of the season was rough. Kelsey Mitchell was balling in a way that wasn't conducive to team success. And I get that she was used to that because she was the bright spot on an absolutely horrific team pretty much her entire career. But as she saw what Caitlin Clark brought to the team and how that could make Kelsey Mitchell a better player. She learned to adjust and they've begun to play together. Fever fans have done nothing but praise her. In fact, correct me if I'm wrong, folks, but Fever fans voted her to the All-Star team. And here's a good example of what I'm getting to. Maddie has to be the dumbest person in WNBA Twitter. Kelsey Mitchell never been in the playoffs. And the Indiana Fever have been a lottery team the entire time she's been there. The Caitlin Clark hatred fried her brain. Any team is a lottery team without their second best player, and this is what she's referring to. I think this goes without saying, but the Fever are a lottery team without Kelsey Mitchell. The Fever are a lottery team without Caitlin Clark. And that's not a knock on Kelsey Mitchell. What I'm saying is, as the first person pointed out, you lose your second best player, you lose your third best player, you have three All-Stars, you lose one of them, and you're only a 500 team as it is. Yeah, you're probably in trouble. But Kelsey Mitchell went through four single digit wins. They won 13 games last year after adding Aaliyah Boston. They went from 8 to 13. Now, with Caitlin Clark, they've won 20 games. 20 games, folks. The Fever fans have voted Kelsey Mitchell to the All-Star team. And if you recall, the Chicago Sky fans screamed bloody murder at that, as they said it should have been Kennedy Carter who went to the All-Star game. How do you think Kelsey Mitchell got to the All-Star game? Because Indiana Fever fans voted her to the All-Star team, okay? Indiana Fever fans. It wasn't fans around the league. It wasn't Las Vegas Aces fans. It wasn't New York Liberty fans. Indiana Fever fans voted Kelsey Mitchell. MFS ain't scream free Kelsey and go where you've wanted when she was on a 6-win team and not making the playoffs all those years. But now that there's favorite line when the Fever lose, it's crazy. It is absolutely crazy. I think did I have one more? Oh yeah, I just want to point this out because this is important because Kelsey Mitchell is a scorer. She's a baller. She was a scorer at Ohio State. But and why would you want to leave this? Why would you want to leave playing in front of these fans? Why would you want to leave after experiencing this kind of winning? Why would you want to leave when you have a player just by being on the court gets you a look like this? I'm going to play it through and then I'll play it through on slow to point out. But Kelsey Mitchell, just so you know, she's going to be in the top corner. She's going to be at the top of the wing. Watch how the Washington Mystics pay attention to Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark's going to run through. She's going to pop out. 3 players are on Caitlin Clark, and we just passed it over. Wide open is Kelsey Mitchell. And that, my friends, is how you start putting up 30 points, 20 points in how many consecutive games? 6, and then I think she had 18 and then was back into the 20. But again, let me just slow this down. I'll run it through again because it's pretty short. But again, pay attention to just Caitlin Clark moving. And 3, she's going to go down. Got one bottom when she pops up to the 3. Oh, she's Kelsey Mitchell's teammate. Player guard and Kelsey Mitchell just leaves her and sprints at Clark, even though Clark is guarded. And wide open 3, Kelsey Mitchell. And again, I am not knocking Kelsey Mitchell. I'm saying, why would Kelsey Mitchell want to leave that? Why would she want to leave that? Look at these numbers. If you can't see these, I will point them out. 7th year. This year, she has a career high in made field goals per game at 7.2. She's with Caitlin Clark on the team, by the way. She has tied a career high in shots attempted per game, 15.4. She shot 13.9 times a game last year. She's shooting 15.4 was a career high in 2021. The only time she was over 14.4, she's at 15.4 again this year, even with Caitlin Clark on the team. So there is enough shots. There are enough shots to go around. She is a career high shooting percentage of 46.7%. Previous career high was 44.8%. Career high in threes made. Career high in threes attempted. Just misses a career high in 3-point percentage, 40.2. Her career high, and that is 40.9. Career high in twos made, 52% from 2, which is a career high. 55.8% effective field goal percentage, career high. Points scored, 19.6. career high, which was previously 18.4. Caitlin Clark has had a huge, huge impact on Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell is a scorer. That's what she brings. She's not a distributor. She's not a rebounder. She's not a great defender. I applaud her effort, and I think she's been better. And I'm not knocking Kelsey Mitchell. I'm saying Kelsey Mitchell is an elite scorer. Caitlin Clark does everything. And by having them together, you take an elite scorer like Kelsey Mitchell and you make her a higher level elite scorer. She has no reason to leave. The Indiana Fever fans are giving her her flowers. She is in the best situation she could be for her career. And oh, by the way, if the Fever don't want her to leave, she can't leave because you can do what is known as coring here, which is basically the same thing as the franchise tag in the NFL. And I believe it just becomes they have to pay her a certain amount, maybe a max contract. She's very close to a max contract now. So all you're seeing when you say, "Oh, they're not praising Kelsey Mitchell," that is simply just trying to create division, get Kelsey Mitchell thinking about maybe she's better off elsewhere because the focus is on Caitlin Clark. Kelsey Mitchell is not going to be in a better situation in the WNBA than she is in right now with the Indiana Fever. The Fever fans know how she's playing. They appreciate how she's playing. Kelsey Mitchell needs to stay. It is the best backcourt in the WNBA, and it will be again next year when Kelsey Mitchell comes back. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think Kelsey Mitchell, well, I guess I shouldn't say, is she going to leave? Do you think the Fever might let her leave? Do you think that would happen? I think that would be a really bad idea by the Fever, but it is a possibility. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I really do appreciate it. And I will talk to you later.